What's up, guys? It's MARWA here.
My name is Kobina Akun, popularly known as Watermaya.
Mungai Eve here.
It's your girl, the African Tigress.
My name is David Jr.
My name is Nasto.
My name is Rosio.
Chef Matiko.
Platinum the Traveler.
Welcome to Adventurers.
Welcome to Cohera in Jamaica.
My name is Arwa. I am
Asante Seno.
Miss Trudy Eve in the house.
Uncle Mo from Kenya.
Congrats, moms.
I'm coming.
They were better than the others.
My name is Mayugno. This competition no Celicia is Manganga. Wood no Simba Banor Jonathan somebody German machine at the Ep35.
Christmas list or Chris.
This is a show.
Yes.
I thought it was just a conversation.
Listen, I would love to go in depth of this on this podcast because I feel like podcast is where I get the chance to express myself.
All right. Hello. Welcome back to another episode. I'm glad that you guys caught me live. Today I came here quite early, not that early because it's actually 8:30 p.m., East African time when I'm broadcasting from. All right, guys, welcome so much. Let me know where you tuned from, where you watching me from, how is my reception on your end, am I clear? Let me know where you tuned from. And I'm really hoping that your week starting on a high, and I was like, your Monday is good. You had a very great weekend. Of course, yesterday was a Mother's Day celebration all over, including in the Great Bila, in the village of Nyabuhanse. Yeah, that magical village, Yeah, and now we start over on a different week. And here is something we need to talk about. Yesterday being the Mother's Day, being a Sunday, a day of celebration. Yeah, there were celebration in the village and, something really came up and I was like, I must talk about this. Because, of course, is when things that happen that are not really normal, the things that were not normalized. So if you're like, okay, this is not normal. So I won't sit down and assume that, this is normal or something. But at the same time, I really want to know your opinion on this, the big party that we had in the villa. As you can see on my thumbnail over there, there is there are some disturbing images there, I mean, that was supposed to be a party, right? A Mother's Day party, something of that sort, like a homecoming, whatever it was, a goat soup was supposed to be served. And to my surprise, I only saw children who actually came get crashing. Nobody invited them. And Seno was there telling Rosio, you know what, Rosio, don't be mad, because I actually never invited nobody. I never invited these parasites that are here. I know that you're much disgusted about Rosio, I never invited them. So please, don't pin me down. I never invited this parasite. The only people I invited are my two friends and the police officers for the best reason he know, or for the reason he best know, which at least I'm going to ask you to help me understand, because I don't understand what we Seno and Madam Parasite. Don't invite visitors actually. Don't invite neighbors and the friends, but invite police officer. And now, reflecting back to the video that I made some days back, before my channel went down, there's a video that I captured. I was in the party. Physically, I was there in the previous party they held, the big baby making party. So they were the same scenario. Police officer stormed that party with big vans. They came there and they were like, what's happening here? And the big man came out, called them inside and talked to them. All right, talked to them. And minutes later, they got into the vans and vanished. They moved. They went, right? So when I saw them here, this time round, when I saw the Mr. Seno saying he invited police for the soup, I see the same old BS, that's how it goes anyway. So do we say? I mean, you know how the thing goes. Aye. So hit the like button as you're joining and subscribe this channel, because we're getting down to talk about this. At the same time, on the other hand, Mr. Cohera Senior, All right, Cohera Senior, that is Marwa's daddy, Marwa's father, made a video a day ago where he was calling out Senso. I mean, I'm talking about Marwa. He was calling out Marwa and his family, telling them not to invite curses to their home, not to invite curses to their home, by taking what belongs to the vulnerable community and making their own. So I was listening to Cohera, and I really think he was making a lot of sense over there, where he was telling sense of, because he was giving some practical examples there. I know that the children home, or the orphanage he was referring to, Komotobo, that is a real example. I've been there, visited there. I've been there with a couple of friends. We went to visit those children there, the vulnerable children, the orphan, who are being helped in that facility. So he was telling him and reminding him of some like familiar individuals who actually happen to, take what belongs to their in these vulnerable and orphans, and they made their own. They will take fake pictures, gather children together, children that are playing on the ground on the playground, maybe in those fields, they looking shagala bagala, take pictures, send to France. Say, you know what? These are the people we helping. You can see how pathetic they're looking like. So we're helping them. So the donors will send money, and those people will pocket the money, and they will say, "Man, we are building for this widow." They will go take a very good picture of a built house and send to France and say, "We've built this facility for that." The same case I'm seeing here. So when Mr. Cohera was calling out this guy and family, telling them not to invite the same curses to their home, I was like, okay, right there, Mr. Cohera, I give you salute, because for real, this guy that don't deserve to take anything that was actually meant for the vulnerable. They call themselves rich kids. So why would they go ahead and take the clothes and the shoes that were sent by donors to come for vulnerable people in the village? So right there, I'll be talking about that in the meantime. So right now, what I need you to do is to smash that like button as you're joining, and at least subscribe this channel if you haven't. And we shall get down to A, shall we? All right, now I'll take you to this. I'll take you to Mr. Cohera before we get down to this soup. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Okay, it's like my video was trying to lag a little bit. All right, I got it. So I'll take you to Mr. Cohera, where he was actually calling out Senso and telling him not to invite curses to his home, because apparently it's like he doesn't see that to be a big deal. These people are so ungrateful. This package doesn't belong to them. Let's take for us. He was telling Rosio, pick some, some shoes there. There is plenty of them. Y'all will get everything before you decide who to give the residual. Like, should give the residuals to other people. What is left? So while Mr. Cohera was telling them something of that sort, I actually thought that was a really good point, right? Let me forward a little bit to that part where I saw him talking about that. All right. Sorry for the commercials. So sorry.
Marwa's friends took the best materials, were they shoes or clothes, I don't know. And there is a comment that those who are haters were not supposed to take anything. Let me.
All right. You hear? Okay. He was making a comment, or maybe he was calling them out according to what he had, how the censor distributed the package. So he was talking into it, then he gave out his opinion, or maybe his advice to the so-called son and the family. And I found that to be really making sense, because what will Senso and his rich family take what doesn't belong to them? At the same time, he was talking about the party, how Sensor used to be welcoming people in his home, how the such kind of parties used to be. And now, compare that to right now, what is happening? The party full of children, and these are actually these children who just flock in the village. They just come without being invited. Yeah. Okay.
Let me tell you that there is no hating here. This is a correction.
Right. I'll take you here where at least you hear something different. Okay, right there.
That, the surrounding people who were the management of Komotobo after the white people had gone back to Sweden, they put the black people in charge of Komotobo. So, but the donations were coming. So when the donations were coming, they were landing on these black people.
All right, he was giving an example at that moment. For those of you who didn't watch that video, so this guy was trying to give valid examples to Sensor, telling him, you know what, I can see you're about to fall into a pit, the same pit that I saw other people in this village doing, because initially we used to have, not initially, we have that facility, that orphanage, we call it a home, okay, children's home, when, the donors from abroad, they support children who are vulnerable, they don't have children, they have parents, they don't have parents and stuff like that. So we used to have, those people who are taking care of that facility, the managers, they will take everything that belongs to this vulnerable and make it their own. They fake pictures, they send to friends, and they get money, they spend for themselves. So this guy was giving Sensor the same examples, like, look, if you forgot, we had this so and so and so. They used to take care of this facility, but they were not truthful. They used to do the same thing that you and your family are doing right now. So don't invite curses to your home by doing exactly what others did, and now, right now, they're very miserable. They are living a very pathetic life.
I cannot mention their names, but who were the managers of Komotobo on behalf of the donors from Sweden. And these people were only shooting and sending fake pictures and photos to Sweden. They could get a donation to construct a widow's house. They come and fake an house, and they tell those people that they have constructed the house for the widow.
I don't know if we had the similar examples in the village. How much was Mama Ann's house construct? How much did it cost? Like Mama Ann's building that donors were told it costed more than, $20,000 or something. Who can give accountability of the money that was sent? Anyway.
They could take their own children to school with that donations, which was meant for the poor. They take their children, they go and they pay. And then they send the wrong names to Sweden. And it is my confession, and you go and prove it practically, that all those people who were receiving these donations and not distributing them according to how the donors had planned are the poorest people at the Komotobo.
Exactly. All right. Okay. So that is a wake-up call to Sensor, by the way. If you listen to your father, he's telling you this kind of people, the same thing that Sensor and his family are doing could be coming back to haunt them in the future.
Admit that you must come to church so that you can get a donation. My dear ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you that come back as I am speaking, go to Komotobo and see. Those people who are receiving donations are the poorest. They have none. All those children who are taken with the donors' money to school are nowhere to be seen. They are drinking illicit liquor in the village. But those people who at least got some support, who the black.
Right. At least I needed to play that so that at least if Sensor didn't watch his father, he could come and watch here. I know he do. So at least, Sensor, you listened to your daddy, right? All right. But at the same time, there is something about creating enmity in the village, and creating an enmity in the village. You see, initially, Seno used to have this big group of people flocking to his house, to his home, and these people will come, help him do everything. The likes of like Mayugno, a lot of people, it's I can't even name them all. All of these people, Gake, Mawira, whoever, name them all. But right now, who we only have Uncle Mumu and Gitiriba, the only two. So you can't tell me that the whole group was bad. Just that. So talking about the friends and stuff like that, I'm hearing that just the other day, Seno, like Maro and his sister Dimwango were taking rounds in the village, and they saw Nasto. So Maro wanted to greet Nasto because they've been a friend since childhood. But now that Dimwango was there, she told Marwa never to do such a thing. Do not do such a thing in front of me. Like, you can't greet that boy because me and him, we don't see eye to eye. So what Dimwango told Marwa not to talk to Nasto, even though Nasto had been here as a friend and stuff like that. So this thing has been boiling underground. I don't know if a lot of people know that there was an incident. Actually, they met. Seno, Dimwango, and Nasto, they met. But Dimwango told Marwa not to talk to that boy, Nasto, of course, because they fell apart. So this guy, this man, Mr. Cohera, was complaining and say, why is Marwa allowing someone like Dimwango, who will be married to a far place, to control him and destroy his friendship? Like, these people used to grow together. So I was relating that to the party that was happening here. This party that happened here, where I saw nobody in the party, only the children that came flocking there, because they're parasites, of course, and maybe children are just innocent. They don't know nothing. So they came there flocking in there, get crashing. That is what we call them. They came get crashing in that party. And so Rosio was not happy with that. So does it really mean that Maro can see the difference when he used to have like this group of people here around him and celebrating him, doing this, giving him a hand and everything? But right now, he's just alone with Gitiriba and Uncle Mo. So I'm like, okay, don't you listen to your father, Mr. Cohera? What is he saying?
Don't let the village cry. Don't let the poor cry that you have taken their right. Otherwise, I think that message has...
Okay. There is this part. No, I think I didn't put that part well. This part that he was talking about Dimwango.
There was a confrontation with the Nasto that they happened to meet with the Nasto, and the young man tried to reach Nasto by greetings, but the lady was not happy. Said that this one is my enemy, don't greet. And I'm told Nasto is the closest neighbor.
Wow. I don't know. Did you guys actually know that thing really happened? Like, Nasto reached out, tried to come to Mara to say hi. But Dimwango told Mara, do not do that, such a thing. Do not dare greet that boy. And actually, that's how it went up. So that's why Nasto was really mad and venting in his videos, calling people like it's all about reactors who brought all that mess. But I don't know. Nasto has been really ranting out there lately, and I haven't been following really what it's talking about. But I know it's coming from all this mess, since Dimwango could not allow him and Mara to have a chat like they used to, because all of them are just YouTubers that are not welcome in this party or maybe anywhere around this family. So yeah. And by the way, speaking about that, I'll take you now to the real party, the real God soup party, to see what's actually happening there, because it never used to be like this. And I don't know if Seno can see that this is his downfall. This guy used to have a lot of people, man. A lot of people surrounding him. And they will come in here, they will do anything and absolutely everything for him. Right now, the guy is so lonely.
To Dimwango's family, I don't think that one is good. When you bring a visitor in the village. Try to cover up the nakedness, the differences you have.
Okay, yeah. Last part before we go somewhere else.
The neighbor. And that is why I've always said that Marwa should try as much as possible to create good relationship with his neighbors. That one is bringing a bad picture. Nasto, I think Nasto has been a very close friend to that family, but I'm told that since Marwa came, Nasto has never stepped in the compound because of the differences they have with the lady. No, Mango, Nasto is your brother. Even if you go to where, you know God doesn't choose neighbors. You find yourself having such a kind of a neighbor. Why should?
Oh, speaking about that and friends and neighbors, now come here. I want you to look at this kind of video. This was the video previously before Censor became, before Censor allowed Madam Parasite to lock him out of his friends. This is how the party used to have to look like in this village. Like, this is how you could come in the village and see sense of being surrounded with a lot of people, including children and other friends and stuff like that. But right now, I don't know. I don't know what's happening right now. It's almost like he's alone, and Madam Parasite.
1, 2, 3.
In the name of
Look, such a thing, man. All of these cakes that were here, everything that was being done here, it was just people who will come and do them for him, free of charge. Like, they would buy cakes, print pictures, and put here, come and celebrate here. 500,000 views, subscribers, like 500,000 subscribers, and all those kind of things. They will come and do everything here for him. He never spent a penny. But right now he thinks he's winning. He's chasing them out. He's only on his own. And I don't know if he understands that he's really failing. Look at this kind of thing. So right now it's not like this. Look at this. You see? I mean, I don't know. Look at how many people are here in this party. Sorry for the commercial. Sorry for the commercials. But now take a look at the current situation in the villa and see now what's really happening right now. I couldn't see a party. I saw a children's celebration. Anyway, let's call it a god soup that actually was for police. It was something else. I'm going to take you there real quick. Right? Real quick, so that we can start from there. Yeah. All right. I hope you guys have liked the video. Let's start from here. Let's start from this part. All right, see this.
I hold for me this boy.
The boy.
Yeah.
The boy.
Maisha is always look his friends here. They have come a whole today.
Have you seen that? Have you seen this? So right now, this is how the party is looking like. I mean, this is how the party is looking like. Where did this guy go? I mean, where did he mess? Does he know actually how he messed? These children that you see here flocking this party, they were never even invited. They were here crashing on the gate. They were here very early in the morning because rumors were spreading in the village that maybe here there could be like soup and stuff like that. So they came crashing in. Nobody was invited them, or maybe nobody invited them. But look at how the party is now looking like. Compare this to the other party that I was showing you here, like this other one. You know, I could see like the likes of Min Howie. I can see that is Min Howie is carrying a cake. Mayuguno is here. Look at this. Mayuguno, other people, like friends. Look at them. All of these people. But right now, children.
I have a big party here. You know? So guys, it's a very good one. And with one more time close for us, let's see.
Look here. children all over. And this part. These kids were here very early in the morning before even they were invited. Hey.
Yes.
Karibu.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You see already some boys have had their soup being prepared here.
They're almost around.
They are almost around.
Yeah. Wow.
They are just waiting me to say, come in.
Yes.
So, ma'am, look how we are fixing this.
Wow. So even the children that you see hanging in there, they just get crushed. Nobody invited them. And speaking about that, Rosio was so much angry. She was so much pissed off to see these children crashing in. Nobody invited them, but they were here. Why did MARWA invite them? They came, they ate everything, they finished. And now, she's mad. She's really, really mad. But I understand. They had to look for something to cover up, not to make it look like it was a party to give a soup to those police who've been working for this family for all that time. That Seno was not here, or maybe he was here till from the day he left, and now he came back. And because we have a lot of tasks to be done, police have a lot of work to do, so they needed that soup to energize, to hype up, because now there's a work ahead of them, a very big task. Hey, Masubo, Masubo, Mogesi, Gintu, and the likes. You guys, are you ready for that? Because now police have been called here to come and get soup. So what's happening here is you guys will be called one by one. One by one. You'll be lifted from your bed. Because now police have been called here, they've been given soup. They're good. All right. Let me take you there to the right thing. It is here. All right.
Density is a tool to...
Visitors have arrived from far and beyond, and we don't...
Which visitors? Visitors have arrived from far and beyond. I'm talking about police officers and maybe the one or maybe all two people in the house, So this was the real party. Forget about what you see, the children eating and stuff like that. That was a cover-up. That was a cover-up. The real party was this one. The visitors, the police officers, and the two friends. I don't know those two friends. I'm here to know who they are.
We don't have enough chairs for everybody, especially the kids. So I've come with a good formula.
Okay. See that?
Show up like you are alone. Village party. Village party people just show up. You think like you are alone.
I never know who they are.
I swear.
Rosio is saying, I never knew who they are, and I didn't know they would come like this. It's not her thing. Like, MARWA is really trying to fake it. Like, he's like, how he used to hold the parties like this. But right now, it's not the same thing. However much he will try to fake it. So right now, it's a different thing. Rosio is like, I never knew who these people are. I didn't know they will actually come in the first place. So, let me see how it goes. And she was much disgusted. I saw that. I heard that from her voice. She didn't like the idea that Seno brought these people, these children, to eat her food. And I didn't invite them. No, I just didn't invite them.
I didn't invite everybody. I invited only my mom and some police officers who are...
That's it. Now that is the real thing. I invited who? I invited my mama and two police. Okay. Who are these police officers, by the way? I need to.
retake. I invited only my mom and some police officers who are they take care of our friends. And for
You heard that? Did you hear that? I only invited my mama and some police officers who've been taking care of our friends. You know, one thing about Sensor, like, he talks too much. You know, Sensor talks too much, and sometimes he may not realize that he's exposing even himself. So right now, he's really kind of trying to prove it, like he's been having these police officers in his pocket for all that time. So it's now time for him to give them a party, throw a party for them, celebrate their good job, their services in this village. Like he's been having before we even talk about these police officers, he talked about he invited his mama, only his mama. And of course, I was looking at the whole thing. I didn't see a place where Condad was any part of this. And of course, D. Mwongo and the boyfriend, they were not here. So somebody need to tell me where these people were, or they were not part of this. Why didn't Senso and Rosio invite Machete Man? Why didn't MARWA invite Machete Man? Because, you know, I saw Rosio drinking that thing, and Conmam was here, and even MARWA was making was making calls asking, where is Conmam? Where is Conmam? So why didn't Condad be part of this thing? And what was D. Mwongo, by the way? Because there was no YouTubers here. So what was the point? What was the point? I mean, where is D. Mwongo? Is she out of the village already? Oh, she didn't want to be part of this shenanigans. Hey, speaking about the party, where was David Jr.? I never saw him. I'm trying to view the whole thing. I didn't see David Jr. I didn't see Condad. I didn't see D. Mwongo. So how is this party only including Conmam, police officers, Rosio, and some children here? Okay, this is really interesting. It's really interesting. Let me see. Who was calling Conmam? Where is Conmam? Bring him here. Okay. Let me look for that part.
Moi, where's Congrats Mom? Where is Congrats Mom?
Where is Congrats Mom? Where is she? Because I don't see her here, and she's the only one that was invited. So somebody needed to go and look for Conmam.
Where do farmers go for expensive?
No way. No way.
Traditional. Okay. Moi, where is Congrats Mom? Acha nikutoe kitu hapa. Tafuta Congrats Mom.
Where is Congrats Mom? Look for her. Because she's the only one that was invited to this thing. Machete Man, precisely, you know, culturally, Sensor could not give Machete Man that soup. That is a traditional soup. It's like you've given your dad a soup. So there's no way that MARWA will give that soup to Condad without giving his real father. So I guess it's really making sense. So I didn't actually expect him to be here, but for the sake of it, why didn't Condad be part of this thing? Why? I don't know. They know that there. But Conmam should be looked for.
Mom.
Hi. She went to edit her video.
She went home.
I don't know if she went, but she said.
Boy, Mama, go what? Hey. Let me call Mom.
Look for Mama. Machete Man dumped his family in Kisii. He's not happy. You guys are a mess. What is happening? This camera of mine is really giving some trouble here. Let me do something here. Let me reset the camera. What is the camera doing here? Camera, are you trying to? Okay, guys. I know that this camera sometimes it may, and lately it have been behaving like this. But we may talk about the police soup. Police soup? Okay, I guess I'm good. All right. We good. All right. I'm back. Sorry. There was a technical glitch. All right. So why was Machete Man not here? Let me know what you guys think, because I know culturally, for people who understand this, there's no way that you could have that soup given to a man that is not your biological father, and you have not done the same thing for your biological father. So I know Sensor had all the reason not to give that soup to Machete Man. That was something. Some king got mad on his face and trying to save face crying out of his mouth. And he put him back. Where's Con Mom? Let me call him. Let me call her. What are you saying? MARWA subscribers are forever 500K. By the way, speaking about that, do you know that party was held 1 year ago? Look here. This was 1 year ago. I don't know when was that day exactly. It was 1 year ago that he was celebrating 500K. Still there up to this moment. Still at 500K. Now, Christmas list has been here for a few times. I mean, I don't know how long. And is hitting the 500K that Sensor has been celebrating. Or we celebrated a year ago. What you guys say? Mura will not reach 1 million in his lifetime. Cohera. There are some, I don't know, some insects are playing here because I don't know, the rainfall, they're all over here. So you'll see them flying on cameras here and there. Don't mind it. Mr. Cohera spirits are fighting Condad. MARWA is now strong enough to face Condad and remind him of how he mistreated him as a child. He can't dare do that. He cannot dare do that because his house, his big box, is built on Condad's land. So there's no way he can do that. Right now he's being blackmailed. There's nothing he can do. Was Winnie there doing the cooking? I'm afraid she wasn't here. I mean, she was never invited. They can invite her. It's not like she's in power. You know how that thing goes. They only invite her when it's beneficial. So the police can't save Kenge when God ready for him. Absolutely. Okay. All right. Let me take you back there for the police soup. Let's talk about that police soup. Okay. It's right here. Like the video, guys. Like the video while I take you to that part for it.
I invited only my mom and some police officers. I didn't invite anybody. I invited only my mom and some police officers who are they take care of our friends, and for them actually it was an appointment. But
that's the thing. So actually, this is the main topic that I wanted to cover today. So when I listened to that part, the sense of telling Rosio, you know, I didn't know that people will turn up like this. I mean, you know, all these children and get crashers here. I didn't know they will turn up like this because I never invited nobody. You know, I only invited my mama, that is Con Mom, and some police officers who are taking care of our friends around here. And for them, actually, is a special thing because it was an appointment. Okay, it was an appointment. So I don't know how exactly you make an appointment with police officers to come have soup in your home to discuss about what exactly, because I know that according to him, these police officers are taking care of their friends. That would mean they've been working for them and their friends for what he best know, covering up, commanding arrests like this reckless arrest. Hey, we want this boy called Mogesi to be in police custody by tomorrow. And there you see. Hey, we need this boy called Masubo to be arrested, his phone taken away, and don't give him back to him. That's an order given by the censor. For people who actually got that clip that I posted, I don't know, I guess Pebbles Muzungu, do you have that clip that I posted previously when a police officer came to that party? When they came to that party, they came with a van, with a car. And after that, censor came out, talked to them, and they vanished. So I guess they're the same police, only that he didn't put them on camera. I guess they're the same police officers. Now, he made an appointment with them to come and have soup and discuss about the procedures of getting these boys, maybe villagers. We are about to see some, I don't know how to even describe this. Anybody who have problem with censor right now, you should press up. Should prepare for an ambush. You'll be sleeping in your house with your wife, and you hear your door is being knocked, and there, police are on your way, and you've been taken. No court appearance actually. Oh yeah, I now get it. We've been collecting legal fees. We've been collecting legal fees, and now it's time to sit down with these people and talk to them. Okay. I see people really venting in here. Hey, everyone who's watching right now, please like the video, okay? I can see a lot of censor who? Censor foot soldiers are all over here. No, I can see all of them here. Yeah, Pebbles, thank you for reminding them. Tell Sailors and I don't know, there's this woman called, I don't know who. There's this other person. I don't know, give them Ruben. I can see Ruben and Cyrus and whoever. They're all over here. Tell them to like the video. Hey, you guys, have you liked the video? So, what was the appointment? The censor called police officer to come to this party that nobody was there except children, him, Rosio, and of course that Gunmo. That Gunmo and Gitiriba. So I assume that there was supposed to be a very special meeting to arrange for logistics. I don't know how to call them. Moving forward, how we'll be handling these people in the village. Some sort of intimidation are being, arranged. Make a video right now in the village. By the way, I've been seeing these village YouTubers. They're now really quiet. Why are they not making videos? Why are you people not reacting about censor being in the village? Why are you guys not making videos, exposing what's happening? Can't you get some inside information and tell us what went down in there? Are you really intimidated by the police? Because they came here for the soup, and our censor is planning on how to handle yours. So, are you? People, make videos. Expose what you know. So, police come get soup, arrange for ambush arrests for whoever is making videos or maybe talking, or you don't agree with their BS. If you question about why they didn't distribute Mr. Cecil package, they're on your neck. Masubo's been missing, by the way. Is he okay? Is he really sick, or they just got him arrested again? And Gintu, did he get the GoPro? I'm not sure. I don't know. Did he get his GoPro? Because this police, what they do, they come, they arrest you, They take your property, like your phone, your GoPros and stuff, and they charge you some money. You get out. From there, your things just go like that. No case, no nothing. And I don't know, this thing has been happening over and over again. So they arrest you, they take money from you, they let you go. It's been, or maybe they met to discuss about how much we've made so far in this whole year. We've arrested, how many people we've arrested? We've arrested Masubuan, Gintu, Mogesi. Who else? I don't know. There's a lot of being arrested here, including Gitiriba himself. Could be Maro's plan. I won't be surprised if it is Seno who arranged for Gitiriba to be arrested so that he can go bail him out and buy his loyalty. I mean, doesn't it make sense? Like, Seno can arrange for Gitiriba to be arrested, then he go bail him out and tell him that it is me who bailed you out, so you owe me your loyalty and your services. That is a smart move, right? And Gitiriba was there feeding them, preparing soup for them, because he didn't understand that these police are the same one that Seno organized for his arrest. I'm just thinking that could be the case, because I really think so. Why would they come here? For the soup, an appointment. Been taking care of our friends. Yeah, Mayani is another person who was arrested. Wow. Somebody saying, I hope that goat soup tasted much better than it looked. Nah. Let me see. Let me see that goat soup. I had some pictures that I took here. Let me see if I can get some. The goat soup. Guys, have you liked the video? Madam Parasites is really enjoying the goat soup. Hey. That thing is medicinal. And now imagine who was preparing that. Gunmo? Okay. Mr. Optimistic, you say if reactors ignore MARWA, he will definitely disappear from the YT and possibly face financial loss. I really agree, because I really think these reactions things are mutual. They are mutual. When we react to Seno, he gets traffic. And now when he calls out to reactors and stuff, you know how it goes. The tingle, right? We are building his brand by sanitizing him. Police and the MARWAs are on business collecting money from people who are going to be arrested. Exactly. You know that. I don't know where the Masubo case went. I don't know how I reached, but I'm sure that it's still ongoing. So anytime Masubo will be called back to go and pay a huge fee, Madam Parasite in the meantime enjoying the soup from Parasites. Hey, Seno. Anyway, I was talking about this thing.
But being Sunday, the word spreads far and beyond. All
right. I didn't invite nobody, but rumors spread, and that's why you see all these people flocking here. And that's how it went. I never intended to invite nobody, but the only people invited is my mama, con mom, and the police officer who've been taking care of our friends. That's what he quoted. It's not my thing. The police officer have been taking care of our friends. And, of course, it was a big special appointment. All right. I can see a debate in the comment section. People are talking about Sensor versus Wodemaya. How in the hell will someone actually compare Wodemaya to Sensor? Doesn't even make sense. That is the guy who published a video and gets 1 million views within 24 hours. You wanna compare such a person to Sensor? I mean, you guys must be kidding. And trust you me, this Nyabuhansi series is just another boring thing. It's already becoming so boring. You could see all that through all that, I don't know, police soup thing. So you can imagine that this thing would be interesting anymore. So you can compare such a person to someone who makes one video and makes millions of views from that. There's no way. So that comparison doesn't make sense. Organic soup. Anyway, let me take you back to let's finish with the Rosio, how she was so much disgusted with this party thing, And she made a comment that caught my attention. Let me put it here on your screen. Right.
Little. I'm telling you.
All the time, yeah. When you say, "Oh, we just have 2 guests,"
Yeah.
Okay, so that was Rosio saying, every time you tell me that you didn't invite people because for now you know that I don't like people coming here. So anytime you say that no, it's just some 2 guests, I know that is some BS because look at now, children have just come here. They've swept all the food. So I know it's a lie. Every time you say it's a lie.
All the time, yeah. When you say, "Oh, we just have 2 guests,"
Yeah.
I always believe it, and then I feel like a naive, because it never leaves.
Yeah. Yeah. I think maybe I'll prepare another one next Sunday.
Okay. Not just that. There's another one here. Right here. That she made such a comment again. Where is that? Right there.
Celebration here. What do you think? What happened?
Okay.
I feel like we totally underestimated.
I feel that always happens. Me, I totally forgot as well. Like when you say, "We have 2 visitors coming tomorrow," I take it as we have 2 visitors. And then we have...
Okay, so that is Rosio so much disappointed and disgusted by these invites of Sensor. Because now she really thinks that Sensor should stop inviting people over and all of that. So when you tell me that you only invited 2 people, I know that is BS. So I didn't know that you could bring all these people here.
have all the kids of the village. We have people that you didn't invite and they are there. We have like 20
No,
people.
Africa is like that.
Oh my God. Did she actually say that? Like you can see, you have kids all over the villa. We have people we didn't even invite here. Did she actually say that? Oh my God. And people are still going there. I don't know, man.
Like when you say, we have 2 visitors coming tomorrow. I take it as we have 2 visitors. And then we have all the kids of the village. We have people that you didn't invite and they are there. We have like 20
No,
people.
Africa is like that. Africa, we don't.
Wow. Okay. Now we have children all over the villa, and we even have people that we didn't even invite. They're here. I saw how these children were eating and sipping all the food, and Rosio was like, "Oh my God, they have swept everything." And she said, "What?" Now listen to Rosio.
Guys, next Sunday I'll cook beans and rice. Rosio, I feel like next Sunday I'll cook. You know the baby.
Okay. So Rosio, I feel like next Sunday again we will be cooking for these people. But listen to how Rosio is responding. I mean, there's nothing that MARWA does that disgusts Rosio much than still bringing people in the villa, even after she says she doesn't want to see nobody in that bill. No more. This, they have a problem with.
The kids have already cleared.
Yeah, of course. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Kids have cleared everything. Anyway, that's now the God soup party. But all the same, this was supposed to be, for Seno and his police appointments. So you guys prepare, including you reactors who are watching, including you reactors who are watching with me right now. You know that police were called there to go and arrange how they'll be dealing with it. You should not forget that he's been collecting legal fees all through. So maybe it's about time that you guys prepare to be handled. I'm right here, Seno. When you come for me, give me a call. Tell me, JT, I'm coming for you. So you guys, Pebbles, Pebbles, prepare. You are about to be taken in. All right, guys. Hi, Farmer. You are late because today I'm not gonna sit here for that longer. Being a Monday, I'm a little bit tired. It's been a whole lot of weekend. It's been a big weekend, She gave views because she reacts in Reactors. Who's that? Rosio, right? Okay, guys, I think I'm going. I'm beginning to hate to see that villa. Too much wasted space. And why is the kitchen upstairs and not right off the lobby? They know best. Seno is a know-it-all thing, know-it-all person. He knows how to drive a car, even if he never went to a driving school. He knows how to build a house. He knows how to plan, physical structures and stuff, interior designing and everything. So you can't tell him nothing. Guys, if you like the video, I want you to hit the like button, subscribe, because I'll be seeing you in the next one. Today, I'm not going to sit here for that longer. And so, it's a bye for me. I'll be seeing you tomorrow, all right? Let's wait for the police to work for what they were paid for. Police, start doing your work. Bye, guys. I love you.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to an ocean. Let me float around. Eyes closed, like we're dreaming even when we're not. You and me got a whole lot of meaning, I don't know how. You and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna